Racing fans, we were at Kokomo tonight, and we are here with Isaac Chapple and his whole racing team. So Isaac, I've heard that Kokomo is one of your favorite tracks to race at. Why is that?
Yeah, I like Kokomo. It's towards the top. It's always racy. It's always fast. The fans are awesome, and the best of the best come here to race. So it's a good experience and keeps you on top of your game.
So tell us how you got started within the whole racing field.
I was just a little kid, and my dad kind of raced. He raced a little bit on and off when I was real little, just for fun. And ever since I can remember, that's all I ever wanted to do. I was always a big race fan, and then finally I got the opportunity to do it, and that's basically about all I do now.
All right, Savannah, so you do a lot. You have a few jobs, and then you have him, and then you have your family. So how do you balance all this out together?
So we're pretty young. I'm only 19. He's going to be 22 here soon. So we're like probably the youngest people that follow this tour together with USAC. So that's pretty cool. There's not many people doing what we're doing. But I'm in school full-time at IUPUI. So it's hard to balance it all. I work 2 jobs now. So yeah, it's really hard. I haven't missed a race this year, so that's pretty cool. I've been able to work my schedule out to where I don't have to, which I like doing that. I know it won't always be like that, so I'm just kind of enjoying where we're at now and how I can travel with him all the time.
Isaac, I know racing is your main job, but what do you like to do outside of racing? Because I know there's sometimes a life outside of racing.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a life sometimes. We keep pretty busy with it. There's not a lot of downtime. It keeps us busy almost year-round. Usually, sometimes we'll get so busy I look forward to an off weekend, and then it gets here and you're bored out of your mind and you don't know what to do. The winters are pretty depressing for me, but at one time I thought I'd try to take up golf. I thought that was a good idea, and I thought it might be something relaxing to do in the little bit of downtime that I had, and really I learned that just made things a little more frustrating. That takes a lot of patience, and it hasn't gone so well for me. I like to spend time with my family, my girlfriend. Occasionally I'll take her out if we have a night off.
Racing fans, I know one thing you probably don't know. Isaac is the oldest brother out of 8 total, 8 brothers. So I know his mom and dad have had a lot to do with his racing career. So tell us a little bit about being the oldest brother out of all of these, and tell us a little bit about your family.
Yeah, my family was a pretty good family. We're all close, and like you said, there's 8 kids, and every one of them's boys. You also said I'm the oldest. The youngest is 4, I think. So that's always kept my parents very busy, and my dad's always worked hard to provide for us, and they helped me get my start racing, and I guess raised me the right way to teach me how to work hard for the things that I wanted, so I could continue on at my older years, even without their help all the time.
Well, he started when he was, I don't even know how old, 8, 9 years old, and he started in go-karts, and it was actually because when they were little, they would go watch their dad, Papa, race thunder cars at Mount Lawn. And so he was always around it, just the whole atmosphere of racing. And they would go in the back of the pickup and fall asleep like on the toolbox in the back of the pickup truck. And so he loved it. So he begged us to get in a race car. And it was actually our chiropractor who raced go-karts and talked me into doing it. So I was kind of the holdback on it. And so anyway, one day as he progressed and he kept getting into a little bit bigger car and a little bit faster car, he just told me one day, I know this is what I'm supposed to do for a living. And I'm like, you're 11. You don't know that's what you're supposed to do, but okay, we were having a conversation. We were like matching socks in the laundry room because, when you have that many kids, everybody gets the dreaded job of matching socks. And so we're having this conversation, matching socks, and he says that's what he's going to do for a living. And I thought, okay, well, that's great, but you'll keep praying about it, and you'll know one day what you really want to do. That's kind of a dangerous thing to do for a living, so just keep praying about it. And he said, look, Mama, when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. So no matter if it's dangerous or not, I just know that that's what God has for me. I mean, I could get hit by a car crossing the road, getting the mail at a mailbox, and I just want to do what I love. So he had this like wisdom of a 80-year-old man at 11 years old. So I just had peace about it. So I don't worry about it. We just, pray for him, and he has fun, and he's been doing it ever since.
And so you actually own your own race car, and this is your own business. So what have you learned through that? Because a lot of these guys have car owners. What have you learned just through owning your own car?
Yeah, I kind of have to go about things at a little different approach than some guys. This is, like you said, my race team and my business, and I'm fortunate enough to have a lot of good people help me out and make it possible for us to do this. And just certain times, we got to look at taking care of our equipment, and some nights, you might have wanted to do something a little different, but then you got to look at the big picture of, well, we got a race tomorrow night too, so what's it going to take to get there?
And what is your favorite thing to do with him now that you guys are older and you're moved out? What do you guys enjoy doing?
So he actually moved in with me not too long ago. We've been spending a little more time together. I love spending time at his shop, helping him out when I can. I like coming to his races as a fan, as a crew member, if I can, every once in a while. Just helping him out with that. That's just really special to me because he does do a great job, and he works really hard for where he's made it to. Besides racing, that's pretty much what his life evolves around. So other than that, he's tried a little bit of golf. I'll give him a few pointers on that here and there because I do enjoy that. So we do have a good time on the course if he hits a good shot or two.
We're definitely very thankful for all the fans. None of us drivers would get to do this without you guys coming out and supporting us. So keep up to date with us on Facebook at Isaac Chapple Racing, Twitter at IC Racing. My personal Twitter is Isaac Chapple 52. My girlfriend Savannah does a good job at updating all that. She also does a good job with our merchandise, so be sure to order a shirt and help us get down the road.